Hello, everybody. Welcome back to FX Street. My name is Akash, and today we're going to be taking a look at Luna and see what's happened since our last discussion. Before we get into the technicals, please make sure to head on over to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to stay updated with the hottest trends in the crypto market, make sure to also click on the bell icon. You can give us a follow on Twitter at FXS Crypto, and if you enjoy the content that I put out, make sure to give me a follow as well at Mangeko with the zero at the end. You can click this link in my bio. It will take you to my Telegram channel where I post my trades, trade ideas, and the thought behind, basically explain my thoughts on why I'm taking this trade and that sort of stuff. So yeah, if you enjoyed that, make sure to go join the group. And if you want to know my take on the market, you can either subscribe to our FX YouTube channel, or you can subscribe to my personal YouTube channel by clicking on this link. Let's get into Luna. Right, the last time I discussed this, I clearly mentioned that the price has produced another liquidity fractal. So what is a liquidity fractal? Let's do a brief recap. Price forms a swing low, price deviates below the swing low, but then recovers quickly above that, stays above that, it is followed by an explosive move up again, where it forms a liquidity pool, right? Price comes back down, sweeps the previous low, collects liquidity, recovers pretty quickly, and then goes on an explosive rally, forms another liquidity pool here, basically, which is a double top setup, right? And then so far, once the first time was here, the second time was here on 13th of July, and the fourth time, basically, I considered this as the fourth time mainly because I considered this particular wick that took place on 13th July as a scam wick, and I used the wick after that as a swing low. So basically, the price had swept that low and recovered pretty quickly above it, right? So I mentioned that the price could either collect liquidity above this and get rejected, or it could collect liquidity above this and then continue going higher, which would then break this declining trend line, which has been kind of preventing the price from going higher for roughly, and when I discussed this, I think it was a 47-day trend line, right? But the price did finally break above the declining trend line, and as a result collected the liquidity resting above these equal highs, so which is why I haven't marked it here, right? But what's happened after this particular move is that the price technically did not form an equal low, but if you look at it from a low time frame perspective, it kind of did. Hold up. Yep, there it is. So technically the price kind of did produce equal highs of sorts. So what I'm expecting now, and what I discussed in my previous video, is that the price, there was a 4-hour demand zone here, but the price broke below that particular demand zone. It was indicated on this particular candle. So I kind of expected the price to kind of drop down, but if it did drop down, and I mentioned that if it kind of sweeps this low, I would look to long Luna. And as you can see here, the price did kind of sweep below that for quite a few times, which was followed by a quick recovery above this particular swing low at $1.6, and was followed by a decent 15% upswing. Right now, I personally, I think I did mention that I'm going to long this on my personal account, but I completely forgot to long this when I discussed the video, which kind of leaves me hanging there because I could have easily made 15% upswing, but I did not. 15% gains, but I did not. So what's happening right now is that the price has produced a higher high, which is the market starts to break. But I feel like this move is not sustainable. And what's going to happen now, at least from a lower time frame perspective, is that when the price does produce a lower low below 1.72, so I'm expecting something like this to play out. Comes back down, goes up, and then rejects, right? And the price comes down, collects liquidity resting below these lows here. That's what I'm expecting, right? And if it does that, it's pretty important, right? Because the liquidity factor, it would indicate that the liquidity factor is still in play. And then after we sweep of these lows over here, you could wait for the price to recover and then long this again. So basically, technically, we do have equal highs present here, kind of like what's present up here. So in a way, this is still liquidity. Right, so let me just change this liquidity. Right, so yeah, that's my plan, guys. Nothing really interesting here. Again, I'm expecting a sweep of $20,750 for Bitcoin. So obviously a lot of altcoins are going to follow Bitcoin's footsteps. But if Luna kind of fails to produce a lower low on a 4-hour time frame and manages to stay here or consolidate in this area, then you can just wait for the price to move up to 1.94, or you can just long and not wait. You can just long Luna and hope it reaches 1.94, 1.95. That's the next best level to book profits. So yeah, that concludes my take on Luna. If you enjoyed this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.